The teenage video game nerd is not real. He's a character. Some of the games that he plays may cause a person to lose their mind, harm someone, or destroy property. Whatever you do, don't try this at home. Oh boy. I'm going to review a crazy game. It's crazier than the other games that I've played, so let's get started. A Day with Caillou is a game published by Tap Tap Tales and was made for the mobile devices and was obviously made for young children. So first you have to pick an icon like Caillou, Leo, or Clementine, or Rosie, or whatever she is. And I'm not going to pick with Caillou because he's a brat, so I'm going to choose my own. Choose my own face. And so I got to move in just a little bit, and so don't mind this. It's flipped on inside because I'm using a different camera, so let's move on. And so I don't know. So you have a variety of days to choose from. And so let's move on. So Caillou is simply this Charlie Brown knockoff, but if he was a beast, and I have no idea why. I don't know why I'm making these observations. Maybe I just have peanuts on the mind. And so you have a variety of games, like you can make Caillou breakfast. And so let's move on. So you gotta pick these fruit and chop them. And these are unpredictable. And you have to cut them in a very specific way. I learned that the hard way. Come on. So, after you cut these, you'd think you cut them when you really didn't. And it's basically just garbage. And so you can pick cereal. Just put in cereal into the bowl, like Cocoa Puffs or whatever. And you also have these other cereals, like, I don't know, maybe those weird looking brown things with the blue box and those stars and those red looking crunchy things, or they could be chicken McNuggets, who knows. And so I'm just going to mix my own cereal, so I thought it would be pretty funny. And so here's those weird looking flakes, or as I said, chicken McNuggets, or frozen chicken nuggets. And those stars, I hope they're from Mario. And the last thing we need to put in, milk. So you have to tilt your phone and, I don't know, and don't put in too much because everything falls down. And so you have to put everything onto the table, like the water, the plate, the cereal, the forks and knives, and the fruit, and the napkin. I mean, who would think to do that? Next up is this drawing level where you have to draw letters or numbers. I mean, that's what kids learn during preschool, but not learning a bad influence from Caillou. And here's Gilbert, the annoying feline junk. 3. And look at that little worm. It looks like Barney the dinosaur's chicken leg. If he was having Thanksgiving dinner, who knows?
Well done.
What a trash load of junk! What is Caillou doing? Is he saying hooray? I already know I won. I don't need Caillou saying hooray. And so you have this Spanish level where you have to translate all of the animals with the Spanish word. And so, like, ardilla con squirrel, caballo con horse, and kangaroo with, who knows, kangaroo. Obvious, right? Come on, not you again,
You won another
Caillou. And so you have this ball maze game,
Rosie has lost her
and this
ball,
game isn't
but with your
precise.
help, Caillou can
And
get
so
it back.
this game is
Move your
unpredictable.
tablet or cell phone
Look
so
at
that
that.
the ball goes back to Rosie.
It's a trash load of junk. Who would think to do this? Obviously, people weren't good in the head. And this maze is unpredictable. I mean, look at this. Sometimes you would think that you got to Rosie when you really didn't. Like me. You see, Obviously, I thought I got to Rosie when I really didn't. Do you know what that reminds me of? Those weird-looking Wii games. That's what they remind me of. And so you finally get to Rosie, and then... Come on, I know you're there. I know you're there. I know you're there. I know you're there. And so finally you get to Rosie, and all I can say is that... Oh no, not Gilbert again. Not Gilbert. Oh no, it's Caillou again.
Well done.
What are you doing?
You won another
Hooray,
jigsaw
hooray.
puzzle.
Hooray, my nose. You can cheer that. And so, with a good game like The Simpsons, all you do is tap people or objects to get money or get rewards. That's it. And so you have other games, like you can do it in the afternoon. And so there's this mouse game, which is very similar to Whack-A-Mole. In fact, it's the same game, but it's on a mobile device and it's for Caillou. You have to avoid your blocks getting taken by these blocks. And so once you do that, you get points. But if you get taken one away, you lose that block on the screen meter. You know, it's like Operation, except you're not removing body parts, you're removing mice. I mean, how cruel was that? What a trash load of junk. Look at that. All you do is killing stupid mice. Well, I can't say kill because that'll get me age restricted, possibly demonetized. And so we're on level 3 now, and what do you get? More blocks. And you know what that means? You have to avoid more mice. What a paradox. What are you talking about? That's nothing more fun. It's not fun at all. In fact, the only thing I can consider fun is a chicken. A rubber chicken, to be exact. Or how about being shameless as a chipmunk, but also having mischief in your smirk? But we all know how that feels. Remember the old book, if you give a mouse a cookie? If you give a mouse a cookie, it'll want some milk. And if you give a mouse some milk, it might need a napkin. What a paradox. I mean, maybe that mouse is sad because his friends are being attacked by you. Trash farts. And look at this. This is so unpredictable. I swear if you do this long enough, you'll lose one time. Watch. Here it comes. Here comes the block coming down. Oh, look. Trash farts. Junk balls. Garbage farts. It's a trash load of junk. It's a paradox, to be exact. What a solution to do. So it's a bad game. Well, as we all know, growing up is not so tough. Actually, it's a part of life. And we all know that some people have to grow up. You know who? The Beast.
Yeah, I got just all by myself. I can see that. And you did a very good job. But it's so early. I want to be late for the circus. The circus? Oh no, Caillou, that's not today. The circus isn't until tomorrow. No, it's today. I got dressed. It's today. Come on, Caillou. Come downstairs and help me make breakfast. No, I don't want to. Cereal card. Very good. Caillou was in a very bad mood because he wasn't going to the circus. Caillou, stop all this racket. You woke up Rosie. I want you to come downstairs right now. Even Caillou's daddy was starting to get angry. Why can't I go to the circus? I want to go to the